Welcome, travelers, new and old, from near and far. Join me as we continue the tale of Finwe and Doris and his new life here in Morrowind. When we last left Finwe, his pride had been dealt a serious blow by the demonic servants of Bal Ur. While barely able to defeat the cultists of the upper shrine, Finwe was unable to slay the guard demon and penetrate the lower depths of the foul temple. And so now we find Finwe preparing to continue onto the ancient stronghold of Marandus to deal with a possibly heretical member of the house, and silently wondering to himself if his faith and resolve really are what he has come to believe they are. And with that, staring at the back of Julian Jacob's back, we return to the tale of Finwe and Doris, with me, Dr. Morrowind. I'm still very disappointed that we couldn't do more against that shrine, but the more I think about it, what did I really expect? Like, you can actually see this one. I'm not going to bring it up now, but you can see Bal Ur labeled as such on the paper map. So, given that, it must be one of the main, Daedric demon shrines here on the island. Yes. You can also see that I'm not walking up the waterway anymore. That's because on this actual in-game map, it seems like the coast is fairly accessible from these paths. And you never know. You might stumble across an ancestral tomb that needs purifying of vampires. Something, more to match our strength. I cannot remember if it was actually a video that I published or if it was one of the ones that I sadly had to reshoot. But did we go face Umbra at one point and then got humbled really badly when I realized just how... I remember fighting her at least once and getting absolutely shit-stomped. But I can't remember if that's a video I had to reshoot. Well, I definitely remember that will be in the tale of Finwe and Doris, trying his strength at Bal Ur. He hadn't really met a serious check to his holy strength until now, and he got fucking slapped down hard. God damn, those demons were no joke. Aha. And here we are. You see, I had a feeling that clan would want to go ahead and put their ancestral shrine near the waterways, right? What do we have here? The Vandus Ancestral Tomb. Alright, ancestors, we are just here to see if all is well. Lock level 10. This could be good. This could mean nothing is in here, and we can just lock it on our way out, and everything will be fine. Open door. There are skeletons. Fire mage skeleton. I don't recall the ancestor. I don't recall Dunmer really using skeletons. I'm going to take just a slight peek more. I want to make sure. If I encounter a Bone Lord, we'll back out immediately. Yep, there he is. Don't know what's in here. I just want to read your book. Jacob, don't fight it. We're just going to leave this place be. These were clearly guardians of the tomb. Sorry about that. We didn't loot anything. Damn. Well, I feel like maybe Finwe would feel bad, except for all the times that he's encountered, vampires in these fucking tombs. At this point, it is always better to check and make sure the ancestors' remains are not being desecrated by some foul manipulator of the dead. There's this interesting, one moment. There's this interesting necromancer response to the Dunmer hatred of necromancy, and they basically claim that it's absolute garbage that the Dunmer claim that necromancy's evil when they bind their dead to do their service. And the Dunmer counter with, no, this is a family traditional matter and blah, 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 blah. It's kind of an interesting point, though, because I don't think Mike, the ghost that we summon and punch in the face, I don't think he would have chosen to serve the family in such a way, but he does, because he's bound to the family by oath. What do we have here? Looks like a Kwama and a rat, and the Kwama has killed the rat. Is it a diseased rat? It's just a dead rat! Ha! That's funny. Alright, where are the main stairs here? Are they on the other side? If the Redoran are here, I don't want to be climbing over the walls. We're gonna go ahead and do this right and approach by the main path. There's a Guar down there. We're gonna leave Mr. Guar alone. Jacob, mind your fucking manners. Jacob says, I don't understand why all these ancient strongholds were abandoned. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with them, yet the only people here now are lunatics and criminals. Yes, I agree. I think it's because, what was it? There was no real need to hold these strategic points anymore once Morrowind became a theocracy under the temple. They were just a burden to man. And I imagine they were actually kind of actively forgotten because they decentralized power in a way that could threaten Alm Sabi. So you could probably actually trace the fall of these strongholds to the rise of the tribunal. Not saying that that's a bad thing, Jacob. I'm just commenting. Propylon chamber. This is the thing I'm most interested in, honestly. I want to see if the Propylon index is in here. We have some Propylon indexes. I want to say we have like 2 or 3. In fact, I don't think we could do we have Lawman? Do we have that? We do. We could jump straight to Lawman from here. And in fact, I think we will after this. I think we may go to Lawman just to see what the fuck is there. Come, Jacob. Okay. I don't remember you being out here last time. Did they mobilize the guards? Tevin Ethin. Speak to our commander, Sodris Nerethi, in the upper level of Marandus, or our ambassador, Viviran Athrin, outside. We are under orders to speak to no outsiders until they've been cleared by Nethri. Got it. Well, I imagine since you're near the door, you're Viviran. You're the ambassador. That sounds a little rebellious. You might want to go ahead and pick a different title. Athrin. Welcome to Marandus, Outlander, Redoran's stronghold of the heroic Sodris Nerethi, who liberated it from the dark cult that was desecrating it. I can answer your questions. Everyone else, except Nethri, of course, are under orders to speak with no outsider until they have proven themselves friend or foe. Yes, indeed. Tell me about Nethri. He's the one, if I recall, that is claiming to be the Nerevarine. He's the son of the previous Archmaster, Lalosram Nethri, dishonorably slain by Venom. People used to say this about us Redoran before we declined as a house, hence we will not say that Redorans fight like heroes, but that heroes fight like Redoran. They say that again about Sodris Nethri, Finwe and Doris. Indeed, do they. Tell me about this stronghold you've seized. It is one of our ancient Dunmer strongholds, lawman. The dark and evil 6th House had been dishonoring it, but we have reclaimed it for House Redoran under the command of the great Nethri. I wrote a poem about our victory. I am not going to read your poem. Yes, I am. I wrote a poem about our victory. A marvel unknown even in the august age of Resdain, the ancient Lake Nabia has dyed its water into a crimson black rose. The black rose is prominent on the Nethri crest, in case you didn't know, and the Order of the Black Rose fought alongside us here. An order, eh? Well, it's rather odd that your lord seems to be involved with claiming to be the Nerevarine if he just slew members of the 6th House. Those seem to be linked in Caius's mind. Alright, proven. What do I have to do to see this asshole? I need to talk to him. These are dark and uncertain times we live in, lawman. There are many enemies for us Redoran here in Marandus. Sodris Nethri has wisely set a security ban on talking to outsiders until they have proven to Nethri himself that they are friendly. If you wish to do so, go speak to him. He's usually in the upper level. Right, got it. Well, I'm assuming I'm allowed to go in now. Lower level. We're going to go ahead and just take a peek at what they've been adding here. What do you have to say, Julian? Lunatics, criminals, and House Redoran. Ha ha ha, keep that shit to yourself. Don't say that shit out loud. Although, if you are like Jacob, you will definitely whisper that shit as we pass everyone. Are you in House Redoran? Speak to our commander. Right, good. No one's going to bother me. I probably could have just flown up to the top level. But again, we're going to observe the good form that Harry Potter has dictated, which is that though we can use magic to shorten our travel time, we will not, so as to give the other person the opportunity to decline us, you know, an audience or entry into their place. I'm quickly losing patience with that rule, as I realize I had to walk around the entire stronghold to open these doors. Where is the upper fucking floor? Ooh, I'm immediately angry. And yet, I also want a stronghold like this for myself. This is me, Dr. Morrowind talking. None of the strongholds that you get in this game, even I will argue even the Tel Uvarith expanded mod is not nearly as great as moving into one of these bastards. Look how many rooms there are on just, you know, the first floor. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to get around since it's all windy, but once you know the place, I don't know. Let me look at my mini-map real fast. Why is this down here, by the way? Go back up there. Yes, mini-map. Alright, that's Marandus, and it looks like maybe I turned around too early? Or maybe it's one of these. I don't know. If I get back to the front door, I'm rescinding everything I said about giving them the opportunity to decline us entry, and we are going to fly up to the top floor. And that is what it looks like is going to happen. Fuck you, Marandus. God damn, I love being able to reliably cast that even when I'm a little bit tired. And by a little bit, I mean most of my fatigue is gone. Marandus upper level. I was thinking, nope. We'll just focus on the tale of Finwe for now. And I think Finwe is actually really impressed whenever he's looking around, thinking, wow, Jacob, how did you walk out of the stairs? But also thinking that this is definitely an impressive place to have taken over. With enough men, Sodres, you could really hold this place against a semi-determined attacker. Sodres, do I welcome you as a friend or as an enemy? In these dark times, we here in Marandus must know for sure, only I or the Marandus ambassador Vivarian Athrin are allowed to speak to strangers until they've proven themselves. Yeah, I need to talk to you about False Incarnate first. I have never claimed to be the Nerevarine, and I allow no one here at Marandus to say that. This rumor was probably started in Outerrune, right? Venom and his allies cannot assault me directly, so they attempt to do so by slander. What did they order you to do? You have 3 choices. First, swear a Redoran oath that you denounce all claims of being the Nerevarine. Out of curiosity, what are the other choices? Second, you surrender yourself and accompany me to Outerrune to state your case before the council. And the third, should you refuse the other 2, is to die for your blasphemy. I am loyal to Omsavi and House Redoran, and will gladly swear a Redoran oath, for I am not the Nerevarine. And then he says in quotes, I, Sodres Nethri, House Brother, that's what he is, a House Brother, of House Redoran, hereby swear on my honor and my ancestors' family name that I am not, nor have I ever claimed to be, the Nerevarine. Now you can return to Outerrune and tell them that, and tell my enemies that you can, tell my enemies there can know yet another dishonorable attempt against me has been thwarted. I don't know why I had so much trouble with that. My contacts are fucking up a little bit. Reading in Morrowind is essential. Damn it. Alright, Sodres, by the way, what do you mean proven? Because I'm kind of interested in that. The time for you to prove yourself to the Redoran of Marandus has not yet arrived. Okay. Well, interesting. That means I can't speak to anyone here because I haven't proven myself. So I guess we're just going to go check out the Lomarin Propylon place location thing. Yes, we are. Really quick? No? We'll just check out the Propylon chamber, and then we will teleport out. Actually, where's Lomarin? Lamarin would be ideal because teleporting from there will take us to Balmora. Awesome. Or teleporting using Omsivi intervention from there. Take me to Lamarin, please. Oh, God. Can Jacob come? Okay, good. Okay, good. He was able to. Very good. What does it look like out here? Oh, God. There's something bad. There's bad things here. Easy to kill, though. Interesting. There's an upper chamber up there. I think we'll go check that out. I don't think we're going to clear the center of it yet. Because I also have a feeling we're going to have to, one, come back here at some point for a quest, and I don't want to disrupt the progress of the quest. And two, there's no way we can hold the interior anyway, and we don't know what we face, and I'm just making up excuses. We have to go take a poke around in the center, don't we? Just a peek. Just a poke. A peek of a poke. A very small peek of a poke. A peek of a poke might just be problematic enough, though, to ruin an entire quest line. Who knows? Will you talk to me? You will. Who are you? You're a battle mage. Do you have anything else to say? No, you don't. Interesting. Is there a note on this door? Is there? Nope, that's just a torch. Alright, well, what's in here, then? What's in the dome? Oh, God. That was a bad way to enter this place. There's a pair of slaves here, eh? Can you go free? Yeah, you can if I find the key. Got it. Taking that. Taking this gold. It's clear that these are all bandits. Alright, we're gonna have to go downstairs now to make sure there's no more slaves here. Damn. Alright. Well, we're gonna kill the woman outside because she may have the slave key. Ah, we've got the slave key here. We still have to go down now, though, because there may be slaves down there. Svdar. Svandra. Yes, you may go free. Yes. In the name of the tribunal, you may go free. Even though the tribunal is supporting the institution of slavery, I'm secretly trying to undermine that from within. My own little bit of dissent. Hello. Nara. Go free. Unlock slave bracers. Of course, like, if you want to, like, ask for a reason within, you know, Finway's tale of why he's doing this, obviously it's because he was a prisoner. Like, that seems pretty obvious. Ma'am, here's the problem. If those slaves come out, you're just going to go ahead and attack them. So you must die. Oh, my God. What the fuck are you? What in the absolute shit are you, ma'am? Oh, God. No, that's a damage my strength sort of summon, I think. What the fuck? Woo, Jacob. That shouldn't have gone that well. Yeah, here's a book. Oh, do I have other ones? No, okay. What did you have on you, ma'am, that made you so hard to kill? That's what it is. She has fucking ebony armor on her. My God. Key to Brilnusu Lauren's chest. Okay. Scroll of the Ardent Glow. Fortify Health. Fortify Magicka. Potion of Cure Disease. 340 gold. Fortify Fatigue. An expensive robe, but not one I'm going to replace my current one with. And then a 5,000 gold battle axe. We need these things. Jacob, what is your carry capacity? Enough to go ahead and carry some more sheet. Carry these. And carry all these arrows. These are all for you. These are for you. Yes. I'm going to take the dagger, though, so I remember to sell it. And then I'm going to start equipping these and just throwing them as we go. All right, what else can you take for me? Carry this. Ooh, now you're a little over encumbered. But you don't need this cuirass anymore if you're wearing that. Man, you are going to be a little bit outlandish, but you are also going to be a boss and damn near unkillable now. Alright, well, I'll assume that you're not going to ever sell that. And I'm also going to assume that you know, or that we're never going to sell that. We're just going to leave that on you so you become a tank. What else can we do? We need to reduce your weight just by a little bit more. Neither one of us is ever going to use that club. And you're never going to use that spear again. Almost there. And, I don't know what else. I don't know what else we should make him throw away. Oh, this Netch Leather Cuirass. There we go. Alright. Well, don't you look knightly. Holy shit, Jacob. That is impressive. I don't understand why all the... Yeah. I was hoping you were going to comment on your knightly appearance. Jesus Christ. I mean, I would want to wear that, but I don't want to weigh that much. I really don't. Alright. I should have checked where else we can teleport to with our two propylon indexes. All right, Jacob. Let's see. I'm hoping these aren't cultists. I'm really hoping that they're just what's it called? Smugglers. Yep. Smuggler. And Healy time. And Healy time. And shieldy time. Yep. You're a baddie too. But now at least I have 20 points extra of armor on. What you got? 12 gold. I'll take that. And these light as fuck picks, because I'm sure I can find someone to sell them to. What you got here? Mazte. Take a jug of that until it over encumbers me slightly, and then I'm going to throw it on the ground. Fortify fatigue. What else we got around here? A locked room. Yes, good. I will take that. Jacob will want to read that later. Fortify luck. Yeah. Although I think Fortify luck is good with potions. So, maybe. Alright. There's the dead woman, so we will continue along this way. And shield. And you don't like me? I love how it says that they're in combat, but they aren't charging at me. It really kind of helps. Yes. We got another Scroll of Warrior's Blessing to make up for... Wait, did I ever use that one? No, wait a minute. I think I was using that on the guard dog. And then... because I kept reloading. Nope, I guess I used it on something else. What did I use it on? Was it? It was clearing that foul shrine under St. Olms is when I used my Warrior's Blessing scroll. Man, you guys really were just a bunch of smugglers. How unfortunate for you that your stronghold connected to Marandus. And that you had slaves. If you didn't, I probably wouldn't have been poking around this far. Goodbye. What do you got? 11 gold. Thank y'all. Who's in here? Y'all made a mess. You shall be punished for making a mess in your own shitty stronghold. Steel Tonto. Alright. Let's equip some fun throwy things. Yeesh. I don't know why I find this amusing. I just don't ever remember these being in the other Elder Scrolls. These throwy Medus. Yep, I think I missed both times there. What about throwing stars? What do these look like? Stupid is what they look like. She sounds like the woman who screams stupid when she dies. Don't know if we've encountered one of those yet, but it's always hilarious to me whenever the dying shout of one of these NPCs is stupid. Oh goodness. Well, as we continue, I'm fairly certain I've said this once before, but if you have thoughts on how long you want these episodes to be, No one has said anything yet, so it is literally, if you are hearing this now and you have any preference and you leave it in the comments, I will go ahead and tailor these episode lengths to your preference. So let me know. How long do you want these things to go? I can make them go for 2 hours solid, or I can chop them up into 30-minute segments. It is all what is most convenient for you all, because when I watch these later on, I'm just going to love having the story accessible, and I will probably binge watch them. Bunch of Master Alchemy sheet. I don't know who I will sell that to. I keep encountering the problem of I've stolen from all the alchemists who have lots of stuff. And by stuff, I mean gold to sell. I mean to buy. My god, I need to focus on what I'm doing. What do we got? One enchanted arrow and another set of Master Alchemy gear. That's kind of funny to me, actually. I like how they locked one set of alchemy gear, but they didn't lock the other one. Almost walked away with only half the loot, Jacob. Man, this was a very profitable dungeon. My goodness. Quite the moral uplift that Finwe needed after that absolute ass-kicking that he took in Bal Ur. He was quite low-spirited, Jacob. You've earned the right at this point to blink at me all you like. You've been following me around fairly faithfully, even though I know you're eager to get onto Red Mountain, and I want to help you there. But I feel like you've already benefited, right, from that ebony armor, that delicious ebony armor, because you, my good Jacob, don't have to worry about your movement speed, because you can teleport to keep up with me. Yes, you can. Now you die, Mr. Orc. It's unfortunate for you that you didn't have any armor on, because you actually had the potential to be a threat. But instead, you died like an asshole. Lamarans, there's to the outside. So these, I like to imagine that these, well, no, maybe not. I was going to say, maybe the floor guards are like, how in the fuck did you get in here? We were watching the front door. But then, I feel like they live in a province that has, like, the Telvanni towers. So they should be expecting a flight attack. Jesus, that must be a Jinx sword, which means it's got paralysis on it. Or shield to go against that axe. Yeah, they put Ebony Woman up there, so maybe they were expecting, like, a hardcore attack from above, and they're actually just stunned, because they're like, how did you kill her? Hello, sir. A glass jink blade. I will take that. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Really wish I knew more about them. Oh god, what's happened? What? Well, somehow I fell down through the universe. Fortunately, I'd already taken all the stuff, and I've quick saved, so everything seems to be fine. That was odd. Now, you see, the sad thing is, if we weren't on a console and we fell through the universe, and instead of teleporting, we landed in the water, we could be stuck there if we didn't have teleportation spells, and that would just be a reload situation. What am I looking for? I don't even know. Probably a shield spell. Let's see if we can do it without it. We can, but it's probably not a good idea. Good thing these people are packing steel maces and not like ebony. He is so happy to be dead. I am so glad that I could have helped you out with that, Lorod. Holy fuck, that is funny. I don't want to try and take a screenshot of that. I haven't done that yet. Oh god, what did you summon? Kill the summoner, kill the summoner, kill the summoner, kill the summoner. I don't know what she brought in. I don't know what you brought upon this blighted earth, but we killed you before it became a problem. In the chest we have Flora of Tamriel and Origin of the Mages Guild. There, a bargain invisibility potion. Just a common ring. Scroll of Hellfire, thank you. That'll be useful on the 50% of the island's population that aren't Dunmer. Fortify strength. Nice. Scroll of healing. Okay. Man, at this point, anything I find is just like icing on the cake. Oh, and I found the chest that was locked with that key that I found on the woman upstairs, which had a slave key in it. Of course, I found the slave key in that lock level 50 chest, but interesting. That was an interesting connection there. All right, we got another baddie up ahead of us. Yes, come to me. That way I don't get ambushed from the side. So, my stupid ass, all this time, I thought it was agility and speed that impacted your ability to hit. Nah, it's just agility. So I think that's what we're going to be focusing on leveling up a little bit next time we enter level up mode. Fortunately, we haven't leveled up many agility-based stats, so that shouldn't be expensive. Holy shit, we just leveled up. I had actually lost track of how far we had advanced, so that was really unexpected, but awesome. All right, let's take a quick peek at where we are. We're about to get to level 4. Oh, God, we've been ready for a minute. Cool fucking beans. We got 4 points to agility, which I was already interested in leveling up. 6 to endurance, which I'm also interested in leveling up to get more health and fatigue. And then probably gonna put it into strength, I would imagine, because leveling up willpower is just garbage at this point. At some point, I'm gonna have to like level up alteration and things by grinding off screen rather than paying for it, because my willpower is just never gonna be that high. I'm never gonna really resist magicka, and I'm not gonna be able to use this to get maximum fatigue. So I'm gonna really have to lean into endurance. We are gonna be a bulky as fuck high elf, and we are gonna. But because we're a high elf and an Atronach, Atronach, we are also gonna be magical as fuck. What regenerates magicka? Oh wait, that doesn't matter for us, right? Because we're in the Atronach sign. Oh, Finwe, you have come so far, my lad. Yo-ho, my lad. I like to imagine he had some, level of strength before he got imprisoned. He was wanting to get into the Imperial Legion. But all those physical attributes clearly had atrophied by the time he got to Vardenfell, but no longer. No longer. I mean, we are walking around with a +10 on our spear. But even with that, we're a level 70 spear in this case. Holy shit, but that's about to be put to the test. Jacob, get ready to fight, my guy. Let's actually take a couple of restore fatigue potions, please. Where are they? Restore fatigue-ish. 1 and 2. Just a little bit. Oh, someone was trying to use the door for their defense. Very, very well thought out, my good NPC. So, if I remember correctly, as originally designed, agility also determined your odds of getting knocked down or falling over from getting hit. With a 0 agility, meaning you always fall down when getting hit. And the orcs' berserker ability, their racial power, causes their agility to drop to 0. Which means if you can actually hit a berserking orc, they will always fall. I don't know if that actually works for the actual player orcs, but that always just makes me laugh. A belt of jack of all trades. Fortify luck, cool. And a spirit charm, damage health 1 to 20 points on touch, why not? And an open helm. Interesting sort of shit you guys had stashed in here. What do we got here? Trish. Alright, let us restore our health. Let's see what else is on this level before we head to the bottommost. Yes, I think we've come full circle finally. Yes, that's Lamarin. Alright. So only one place left to go. The basement, where they either keep all their goodies or all their big baddies. Oh god, levitation. Jacob, hit me with some of that restore tributes. Thank you. We're also gonna hit me with that restore tributes. We're also gonna need to fortify our athletics at some point because now we've got so much speed. You know, it's our movement speed is gonna be more determined by athletics than our attribute. And I want to say our skill in athletics is... It's 35, so it's not garbage, but it's not great either. So we might use that for our speed training moving forward, now that short blade is so expensive. And we're not really pressed to level up in the Thieves Guild.
You will die where
Oh,
you
will
stand.
I? I think you will die where you stand. Between me and this guy, like...
Careful with that, friend.
Oh, sorry. It's almost unfair at this point. More slave keys, which makes me suspect I'm right. There are more slaves down here. Man, there are a lot of orcs here. A lot of orcs and a lot of Nords. That is interesting. Why that particular combination? Maybe because they're both really good melee smashing, like just smashers? It seems like the woman up top was like the only real mage they had. That ebony armor was insane. I can see her having supposed to have been like 272 gold in this chest. Fuck me. I can see how she was supposed to maybe be like the final boss, like you fought your way all the way up to the top and there she is. But bottom level, Jesus Christ. But no, we just used levitate. And I had a feeling the slave key would open the slave door. Hello, smart snake. You are free to go, my guy. And hello, dreaded water. That is an unfortunate name for an Argonian. Yes, please. You are also free to go. Yes. Grunt, grunt. Indeed. Right, that was the super gold chest. And we have a locked door, which is probably another slave pen. Yep, and we have Srendi. Yes, you may go free. Srenji. Srenji, Srenji, Srenji. And we have another door. 25. Two Khajiit females need basa. You may go free. And this was probably a really lucrative slave trading operation here on the coast. So I bet we've probably upset some Lalu. It's a good thing we're not staying here. After we leave, we're going back to Outerune. This was all really a distraction, but what a profitable distraction indeed. Skooma. Alright, so that was a slave pen. That's the door out. That's farther down, so there's one door left in here. Sewers. I don't want to go into the sewers yet. I want to go to the bottom level, and then we'll check the sewers. I don't know if they'll actually connect. Bottom level? Oh, wait a minute. Bottom level's where we just came from. So then what is this over here? Ah, another slave pen. I'm an idiot. Here we have Mir. You may also go free. There you go. Sorry, that's the Khajiit voice. I can't do the hissy voice, though. And we have Rimuki Sususus. Yes, you may also go free. Alright. I think that was like 7 or 8 slaves that were set free from here. Indeed. And now down to the sewers. Let's see if there's anything profitable down here. There's a rat. Goodbye, little rat. So if you're a fan of other games, you'll notice there are no black soul gems here, and I really kind of like that. I never liked the idea of being able to trap humanoid souls, being able to trap NPC souls. Just adds a weird element to the game. I feel like also from a lore perspective, there would have been a lot more farming of souls throughout history, and that would need to be reflected more prominently in the history. Like, there's no way that, what is it, necromancers wouldn't be a bigger thing in the lore if black soul gems had always been a thing because they would probably farm. It would be economical to farm like entire, what is it? Entire villages for large souls. Although soul trapping at the end of the day is kind of weird because you would imagine that there would be a glut of petty souls because you can soul trap things like chickens and whatnot. Right, so like every marketplace that sells meat would also be awash with cheap souls. What in the fuck am I seeing here? Where are we? I'm about ready to leave. We're about ready to go, Jacob. I don't like dealing with this. What is this? Where am I? What is this place? Is this an exit over here? Oh my god, it is. I don't think I've ever actually found this. I think I always just got discouraged and said, fuck it, I am not going down there. To hell with that nonsense. What do we have down here? Is this a flooded entrance? Oh boy, I love secret entrances and shit. Ah, it is. It is. Is it trapped? Oh no, there's probably an electric slaughterfish. Ha, that's funny. Oh, of course you weren't listening. All right, Jacob, let us civi intervention away. All right. Where's Jacob? Where did he go? Tell me he's in here. Is he? Jacob? Jacob? Where are you? No. Oh, when did I last autosave? Quick save, rather. Here. Okay. Let's try this again. Jacob. Fine. That's okay. I don't need friendly skeleton. Jacob, can you cast any sort of magic spells? Are you out of magic? He's got full magic. Alright, good. Never mind. Alright, maybe you just don't like civi intervention right now? Maybe divine intervention. Let's see where this takes us. Jacob? There he is. Alright, Jacob, it's actually faster if we go from the temple in Bal Ur, so come along. Very good. Thank you. Oh, also, while we're here,
Maybe she's right.
we're gonna take the Mages Guild to get back to, what's it called? To get back to Aldrun, because I want to see if someone sells a more powerful shield spell. Yes, I do. Someone must. Someone must sell a more powerful shield spell than 20. Also, there must be an alchemist in one of these places that will want to buy my scales. You sold things. Do you sell alteration spells? Spells. You're a healer, not a necromancer. Get rid of that. What? Human eye?
Do not fear.
Fine. I'm gonna drop it on the chair. I'm gonna drop it on this chair. It'll be. We'll call it a fun little prank for the next person to go ahead and sit here. Or yeah. Whenever they sit down, they'll step on it. Squeesh. Squeesh. All right. What do you got? You have the 5th barrier and a full dispel. Now that I must have. That will be great if I ever need to take off like some sort of problematic debuff. Excellent. Feather. 50 for 60 seconds is pretty nice. I'll take that. That'll actually just increase my movement speed by decreasing my carry capacity. Now, 5th barrier. That's what I'm talking about. 50 points of shield. Let's see what that looks like to cast. You know what? We will... Oh, that's right. I need to train up all of my various shit. What do we got here? Okay, right. We need to train up agility, endurance, and... What did I say? Strength? We'll see what's available. A recall ring.
I don't care for
Well,
those
that would have been a lot. That would have been really useful early on. All right, real quick side trip, Jacob. We're going to wait until morning because we're going to sell some of our stuff also for more training monies. Yes, we are. All right, armor. I think I actually have armor for you, Meldor.
I haven't much
Let's
time.
see. What do I have? Yes, I have this Mirison Kiris. Why is that so low value? Whatever. But I bet you won't buy anything else. So I'll just take that. Thank you for getting that off my hands. And then let us continue. All right. You are a weapons person with 400 gold. Do I have any trash you may want? I may. Nope. I'm just going to sell these throwy things. I'm tired of them cluttering up my inventory. It was fun the first time, but then it got stale really fast. Ooh, also, holy shit, I almost forgot. I need to repair all this shit before I sell it, because if it's damaged, it's worth not as much. And also, my spear is damaged. That won't do. Come on, Il Korkorok. Plus armoring will level up my strength, which I think is going to be my other trained skill in this round. Actually, it should be mercantile. If everything's equal, shouldn't it be mercantile? No, it should be strength. Strength equals damage. Yes, Revere, I can't remember how much gold you have. Not a lot. Not a lot. Not enough for me to actually want to deal with you. God damn it. Where am I going to sell all my shit? You have I have 2,000, 4,500, and 5K. Revere, you're too low gold for me right now. Let's check the pawnbroker. No, actually, let's check the Fighters Guild first, because they'll probably have more favorable prices. Yes, they will. Okay, Wayne, you kind of like me, right? What kind of gold you got? 2K? Now that's what I'm fucking talking about, which means we should sell you one of the more expensive heavy things like this. Yes. Seller max? Oh, come on, you fucking bastard. Fine, I'll take it as a slight loss since I insulted you. Now, let's talk about training. Heavy armor is endurance, and armor is strength. And honestly, we need armor. We're gonna need to be able to repair our shit. I don't like paying these guys to do it, especially when we get free hammers. Alright, where's our strength at? 6. I need 4 more. It's gonna cost me a little over 1,000.
Talk is free. What do you want?
I want my training, and I want it cheaper, honestly. Alright, so we have our 10 strength. Now I need 4 endurance, so give me that heavy armor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, our final bit is going to be agility. What is agility? What has agility? We'll go downstairs. I'm sure one of those people can train me in agility.
Well met.
Actually, maybe
Greetings.
she can. Trusted, can you train me in agility things? You can. Block it is. I need 6 units of this. Thank you for having the cheapest agility thing that I can buy. What do we have? Or, what do I need? 1 more? Awesome. Bam. Alright. Let's go to the Mages Guild. Let's rest and meditate, and then finally we will return to Aldaroon. That drained us of a lot of our liquid capital. But fortunately, we still have some items to sell, and we have all those soul gems. That's right. At the end of the day, Jacob, if it becomes a problem, I'll just recall, go to the Zynad camp, and get 10K. Alright, let us rest until... what is that, 9 o'clock? Excellent. You have ascended to level 14! Today, you wake up full of energy and ideas, and you know, somehow, that overnight, everything has changed. What a difference a day makes. And I will take that plus 5 to strength to make it 83, plus 5 to agility for 55. And one of the few times I haven't picked speed, and plus 5 to endurance for 71. Strength has made us a little zoomier, though, by reducing our encumbrance percentage. Excellent. All right. By the way, Ajira, I can't remember how much gold you have. 800. Well, that will do for now. Will you buy all this extra alchemy equipment I have? Especially the heavier shit, like these calcinators? You will. So good of you, Ajira. Although you're giving me garbage prices, my god. Yeah, give me back these mortar and pestles. Why is this? Oh, because they're only 240. Jesus Christ, those are not worth anything for how heavy they are. Alright, Ajira, I like you, so give me all of your conberry, your sultrus, and we'll call it even. Thanks. With that, let us go. I have to actually pay you to Aldrun, where I'm gonna go see that fucking ugly Altmer and do the same thing and hope that, because I think I stole from him, I don't get penalized.
Welcome, friend. The day is yours.
I'm still not helping you with your goddamn book. If I find an actual copy, I will return for that duty. Hello, fuck you. How much gold do you have? 400, you worthless piece of trash. What can I sell you? Will you buy these retorts, you garbage human? I'm not going to give you extra. I will take the punishment to carry weight before I give you something like that. Fuck you, you ugly other male Altmer. So I think this quest actually came from the temple. Yes, it did. It came from the well, it came from a Redoran in the temple. So we're not actually... We'll go to the we'll end this chapter by returning to the council hall, though, and seeing if there are any other duties that we can perform as a lawman. This was an interesting first set of duties for a lawman. It really was. Going to get someone to swear to not be in the Nerevarine within our house that outranked us. Also, it's interesting that this is the second time we had a Nerevarine-related incident. Yes, it is. Actually, we're going to go ahead and return. We're going to turn in this quest, and then we're going to go talk to the Ashlander, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap up the chapter there, and then our next chapter is going to be taking Jacob to Red Mountain. Hello, Lorora Serrano. Have you gone to Marandus and yet learned if Sodris Nera 3 is a false incarnate? False incarnate. Sodris Nera 3 swore a House Redoran oath that he is not known, nor has he ever claimed to be the Nerevarine. Then I am satisfied. Whatever Sodre's faults, lying has never been one of them. I will tell the Redoran Council and the Temple. This matter is now closed. Thank you, Lawman. Do you have any additional duties for me? You don't have any duties at this time, but you may in the future. Interesting.
Do you need something out there?
I will remember to come check here. Oh, and eventually I have to return to Vivec to turn in a quest. But for now, we're going to wrap this up, Jacob, by going to speak to your friend in the pub. You said he wasn't your friend, though, and I guess it's a little bit problematic to assume that all Ashlanders are friends just because you drank together. Yeah. Yep, that would be problematic. So let's just go to talk to this person that we need to talk to, and then we will be on our way. Okay. The Aldskar Inn. Gotta remember not to go into the council club until I'm ready to kill everyone there. Which may be soon. I don't want to seem dishonorable, though. Hello, Hasur Zain Subani. I am Hysor Zain Subani, Finwe and Doris. May you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but I am at leisure and would prefer to be left alone with my thoughts. I hear you have agreed to train a young Ashlander comrade of mine, Julian Kashubail. I think you should fulfill this obligation before we continue. You need to finish Julian's first quest before you can continue with the main quest. Keep training his skills and he'll tell you what to do next. All right.
Nothing.
Well, Jacob, until I take you to Red Mountain,
suppose
it
we
appears
could
doing this work for Caius is closed, which sadly makes me want to do this work for you less. But we will do it. And my God, you are such a strapping young outlander whenever we actually give you some decent armor to wear. But I think here in this small pub in Alderoon, where it appears that all kinds are welcome,
I suppose
we will leave Finwe and Doris as he prepares to return to one of the most unholy sites, and yet next to one of the most holy sites in Vardenfell, with Jacob Julian to go ahead and see why exactly he was there in the first place. If you enjoyed this chapter, please be sure to let me know either by liking or leaving a comment saying as much. And then if you have any thoughts about how long the videos should be or when you'd like them to be published, likewise, just let me know. But until next time, stay safe out there, everyone.